Today we are taking a close look at a brand new and extremely unique lighting system. This is the ouTask's TD2 Telescopic Lantern. If you use their original TD1 version, you know that it set a very high bar. It was a really unique telescopic lantern that came out onto the market that a lot of companies actually copied and cloned, and I actually used the TD1 on all my family camping trips. Well, now ouTask is pushing the boundaries even further with the TD2, and it's currently launching on Kickstarter. ouTask sent me their early prototype pre-production version here. So in this video, we'll take a close look at the TD2 and we'll see what it can do. And I'll point out where things might change in the final production models. Full Kickstarter details and the campaign link are in the description below. So make sure you check it out if you're keen on getting one of these for yourself. My name is John, and this is Gel Reviews. Please subscribe. First, let's talk about the construction of the TD2. The whole frame is made from aluminium alloy and incorporates stainless steel parts. So this is built tough and is as solid as they come. The body weighs 790 grams. Now that's about 70 grams heavier than their first variant, the TD1. Now the additional weight honestly wasn't that noticeable to me, even though it is 70 grams heavier compared to the TD1, but it certainly feels 10 times more tough. The joints are reinforced, the telescopic sections, they fit tightly together, and this thing is rated for extreme outdoor conditions. And it feels like it could really honestly take a good beating. And talking about taking a beating, I want you to notice that it has a protruding dome here. That's a glass breaker. So this has an extreme emergency feature built into it should you need it. I haven't seen a lantern with a glass breaker built into it before, so that's quite new. Let's take a closer look at the magnetic tripod base. You'll notice that it has adjustable spring-loaded feet. So that means it can tackle any angle, and I have to say the magnets in here are incredibly strong. I mean, you want it to be because this has a telescopic arm that extends right out. So the magnetic tripod base needs to be extremely strong, which it is. Let's take a look at the telescopic arm, and I think this is where the TD2 really stands out from all the other type of extendable lanterns out there. It extends smoothly to around 93 centimeters high. That's over 3 feet. Once it's fully extended, the flexibility in this lantern is actually quite impressive. This has a 360-degree base that rotates around, plus the head itself rotates 720 degrees. So what that means is this lantern allows you to position the light in ways that no other fixed lantern out there can match. If you want overhead lighting for camp cooking, this does it. If you want sideways lighting for, your camping scenario, this does it. If you want angled down lighting for repair work, this does it. There's no other light out there that can be positioned, I think, as flexibly as the new ouTask TD2. It's really impressive stuff, in my opinion. So now let's take a close look at the actual light head itself. And I think the lighting quality on this thing is exceptional. It's got a dual-sided head that gives you, number one, a focused spotlight on one side, and on the other side, a wide 180-degree floodlight. This is adjustable up to 1500 lumens of brightness, and this now has stepless adjustment via this turn dial, which gives you precise control over how bright you want this light to be. But I think the real advancement over the TD1, the TD2 now has a really precise color control. It's adjustable from a very warm 2000K, that's like candlelight, up to the bright 7000K daylight white brightness, and with a 90 CRI color accuracy index rating. What this means is that colors look true to life, which is great for photography, cooking, or if you just want to set the right mood at your campsite. Now, the TD2 also has a tactical red light mode with adjustable brightness, and red lighting is always an important feature to have, in my opinion, for any flashlight type of product. And the TD2 red light is great, and I'll talk more about that later. Now, this pre-production version that I have also has a red and blue warning light mode in it. However, the red and blue strobe feature will most likely be changed to a yellow flashing light in the final production version, because some countries don't actually allow red and blue flashing lights as it imitates police lights. The other cool feature is that because this is a dual light head, you can actually shine your light exactly where you need it, and the other side of the light head can be activated as a warning beacon for other road users. The battery is a 5000 milliamp capacity battery that is swappable, and it works seamlessly with standard 21700 battery cells. It charges via USB-C cable, and it also doubles as an 18-watt power bank. And I've used it to charge my phone whilst running the light, which is such a handy dual function to have. And the runtime on the TD2 is actually quite solid. I found that you get about 5 hours at maximum brightness and up to 65 hours at the minimum setting. So that is actually pretty dang cool. Let's just take a closer look at the UI, the user interface on the TD2. The interface centers on this dial and button combo here. When you press the button once, this will show you a battery indicator. There are 4 little LED lights that light up, and it'll show you how much percentage of your battery is remaining. To turn on the TD2, you press the button and hold it for 3 seconds, and it'll turn it on to its initial light setting. Now, the basic controls on this are each single click of the button cycles through a brightness preset. If you rotate the dial, then that is your stepless brightness adjustment, which is actually really precise. To switch between spotlight and floodlight modes, you double click the button. It's as easy as that. In order to change the color temperature range, you press and hold the button whilst you rotate the dial, and that will bring it either from 2000K or all the way up to 7000K in the color temperature range. When you triple click the button, this will activate the warning strobe. In my sample, it shows a red and blue flashing light. And as I mentioned, this will most likely be changed to a yellow flashing light in the final production version. Pressing the button 4 times will turn on both sides simultaneously. For example, you can have your spotlight on, and then the other side will be flashing your strobe warning lights. This is very handy for, say, a road type of situation where you want others to visibly see you whilst you have light upon whatever area you're trying to light up. And to turn it off, you simply hold the button for 3 seconds and it'll turn it off. You can turn on the red light mode in either of 2 different ways. When it's in an off state, you either click the button 5 times and the tactical red light mode will turn on. Alternatively, you can also do this. When it's in the off state, you turn the dial half turn one way and then half turn back, and the red light will turn on. The red light also has adjustable brightness levels, which is very handy as well. So the mere fact that the TD2 has a tactical red light is an extremely handy feature, because red lighting actually helps you preserve your night vision. Now, when the TD2 is finally released, ouTask's will also be including a carry case storage bag, a lampshade soft diffuser that gives that candlelight ambience, and a wall mount hook, which is very handy if you want to keep this in a designated location. So as I've been testing the TD2, I found that the new articulating telescopic arm is simply brilliant. Hands down, it's brilliant. I love how you can get the light head out to almost wherever you want it. It's definitely a far better design than their previous version, the TD1, where the telescopic arm only goes up and down. The TD2 can now go up and out, which is actually a real game changer. Not only is this useful for a bunch of different scenarios, but I use it a lot for my filming of YouTube videos. I review a lot of products, and lighting is actually critical for filming, and the TD2 can actually make life so much easier because of the color range that is fully adjustable and the telescopic arm that helps me to ensure that the lantern feet are completely out of the view of the camera. So there you have it. That's my take on the ouTask's TD2 Telescopic Lantern. In my opinion, this isn't just a lantern for camping or outdoor activities. This actually is a very capable lighting system for a multitude of applications that has some genuine, well thought out safety features built into it. It's got that industrial grade premium feel to it, precise lighting control, and professional color control, making it an incredibly compelling tool. So if you're keen to learn more about this, check out the Kickstarter link that I've left in the description, and you'll see the final specs that they're making available on the TD2. Anyways, thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.